back when I went to Bell Elementary, I used to run across here, and I still remember all the great big oak trees, and in the last few years I've seen so many of them come down, it just broke my heart. And then I heard about all those crepe myrtles on the square, and I inquired with the architect what was going to happen, and he said they're all going to be just go as waste. And I thought, man, we can't, that's a shame. And so I came and talked with Dr. Mejia and Mitch, and we just kind of worked out the idea of bringing them here and transplanting them. So that's something that the Johnson's Foods and Texas Organic, which is another company I have, we just took it on as a project to not waste. I think it's going to add tremendously because so many people have commented to Dr. Mejia and Mitch and other people here at the campus how dismal it looks with all those beautiful big trees down, and I think it's going to add. You know, crepe myrtles are kind of an East Texas tree anyway. They do well in this area, and they have. I read last night actually online, the oldest crepe myrtle in existence, 132 years old, and so if these are 70, well, they've got at least another 30, 40, 50 years to grow here and provide color and just be attractive for the whole campus. We're hoping to have it wrapped up this week. We're going to start to move the first 2 trees tomorrow, dig the holes today, put the first 2 in the hole on Tuesday, then we're hoping to go back Wednesday for 3, and there's a total of 10. And then between Thursday and Friday of this week, we hope to have the other 5 moved. And ideally by Friday of this week, they'll all 10 be in the ground here and watered in and looking pretty.
We're blessed that we worked with John Sells Sr., who is connected to the Square Project and recommended to us that we could benefit from these crepe myrtles that were not part of the Square initiative. So we took advantage of that and are happy that we're going to get to give a new home to those crepe myrtles here that had been on the square so many years. In fact, it's estimated that they were on the square for likely over 70 years. We're actually getting 10 crepe myrtles that are going to be featured here on the iconic front lawn of TJC. And what a great opportunity to get those. You know, unfortunately, we lost a whole series of trees that were a visual icon for TJC. They were damaged significantly from the Arctic blast we had several years, and we've had donors come forward and purchase trees to help us replenish the lawn, and this will be part of replenishing that wonderful lawn that has been featured at TJC. Ironically, I actually found out today that they came from a nursery that used to exist right out on Kilgore Highway, E.B. Barron Nursery, and that was a nursery of my great aunt and uncles, Buck and Thule Barron. They provided those original crepe myrtles that were planted on the square. That's how we've estimated that they were likely 70 years old. And to have those come to TJC, since I have such a history with TJC, it's just another way that my family is represented here at the college. And I worked for Buck and Thule a bit out at the nursery. They were, they had a deep love of the landscape of East Texas and were very invested in providing those resources to the community. Every time I look at these crepe myrtles now at TJC, I'm going to think of Uncle Buck and Aunt Thule.